Hey you guys, okay, I am recording. So this question I chose to talk about today is the really good one because I know a lot of people wonder that, and I've wondered that myself. When I first heard about the coaching thing, I thought, okay, well, this is a really big word. How can you say you're a coach? You probably need certifications, you need credentials, you need licenses, and all of that because think about it. When we hear a word coach, we think of something who knows everything, who knows how to solve people's problems, who's got it all figured out for themselves, right? Who is ready to teach and mentor and just be able to tell everybody what to do and how to do it, and probably certified and educated on that subject in every single way. And I was not that. I was not anywhere near my goal body. I was no Jillian Michaels. I didn't have a six-pack abs. I didn't know a lot of things about fitness or nutrition. I tried it, I failed, I tried all other different things, and I didn't know what exactly I was doing. So of course, when I heard about coaching through Beachbody, although I knew the company before that, I was following some of their programs and I loved them. And I had a huge respect for the company just because of that since the time of P90X. But my first question was, how do I get a license? So I was preparing myself to, I don't know, months of studying and I don't know, all sorts of materials to review and tests to take and all of that. But it turned out that the truth was that that was not my job as a coach. First of all, the company is amazing as it comes to putting out quality things out there, quality workouts, quality nutrition products and everything. So they do already have professional trainers. They have Autumn Calories, they have Tony Horton, they have Sagi Kalev, they have Shalene Johnson, all these awesome people who are professionals at it, who have done that professionally for many, many years, who are bodybuilding or bikini champions, who have studied it, who have all sorts of experience and trained tons of people and were like Biggest Loser trainers and all sorts of things that frees us from us as coaches, frees us from the responsibility to know all these things. They are the ones who create the programs, they are the ones who put them out there and lay it out, everything you need to do, schedule, meal plans, everything. We have a board of nutritionists who are as well professionals and they work on it for, I don't know, long periods of time to even be able to put anything out there on the market because it's got to be to the point. Same goes for Shakeology. We have a whole board of scientists and travelers and ingredient hunters who are choosing the best of the best out there and who put in a lot of research and time and effort and testing and probing and does everything that you can possibly imagine to make sure we have access to the best things out there that actually work, that give people results, that make us not only look good but also feel good. So the thing is that we don't need to worry about being all that. We already have the best of the best. So what is it that a coach does then? It's a great question because I was confused about it as well. And I was thinking, well, okay, so we have all of that. So what is my job? Your job as a coach is to inspire people, to motivate people, to be that person for them when they're ready to give up and when they're feeling discouraged, to show them with your own journey, with your own example, that you are doing these things, so can they. That you are going to just take their hand and take them along on the journey with you. And you're not going to give up on them, and you are going to be there day in and day out. You're going to be working on your own goals and showing them that they can do the same thing. I've got my notes here. Let me see what else I need to cover. Yeah, it's not about okay, here's another good one. And I was thinking the same thing. Well, okay, don't I need to be in a great shape to show people that what I'm doing actually works? And don't I need to uh, look great and to even be able to be called a coach? Well, the truth is that perfection is not really relatable. In fact, I find it harder for me now to connect with people on that level because I don't really show much progress, I guess, like before and after pictures to make sure to show people how different programs work and what the results are. And it's so easy for people to assume that I've just always been this way. So I really have to like go back in time and dig out my old pictures and show people where I come from and the things that I struggled with before. Versus imagine somebody who is starting out just now, who's set some goals and told the whole world that they're going to be working on these goals and show people that they show up every day, day in and day out. They're going to be working towards their goals. And the following that you create while you're starting out your journey and how it unfolds and showing people the things that you struggle with and how you find time for your workouts and what you find the most helpful in your healthy nutrition, like creating habits to eat healthy. All those things are going to be the most helpful to people who are thinking about starting out as well, or who are ready to start out. You are the person that shows up as a real human being to them. You're the person that actually inspires them more than somebody who's already perfect, because they can look at you and they can say, okay, she's doing it. Check it out. She is at it. She is going places. And we, as human beings, we are really receptive to energy, you guys. I can tell you a whole lot of things about how to be healthy, but if I am not walking the walk, if I am not doing it, it's all worthless. It's all useless. You've got to be showing up yourself. You've got to be making changes in your own life. Okay? So while it's not required of you to be in a great shape or even, I don't know, be at your goal body or have the personality to lead and all of that, all these things, you guys are going to be surprised how you are going to develop as a person. Not only your body, which is really a byproduct of what's going on right here. While I was at the summit, Coach Summit 2016 in Nashville, I was sitting right by the stage at the side seats, kind of at this huge stadium, and there was a section of elite coaches that was reserved for people who have achieved like massive success in this career. And as people started showing up and filling up those seats, I was just blown away by looking at them and realizing how different they all are. I mean, there were people that were women, there were men, there were tall, they were short, they were brunettes, there were redheads, there were blondes, there were tattooed people and shaved heads and all sorts of national heritage, heavy, plus size, skinny, really fit and trimmed, all kinds of people. And I was thinking, oh my gosh, that was such an eye-opener for me. I even had to take a bunch of pictures just of that section of those people because I could not believe it. And I realized that, hey, the size and shape and where you're at right now in your own journey, it does not matter. Coaches come in all sorts of shapes and sizes, and it does not deter you from achieving success by any means. If anything, it's going to help you to be more relatable to people. As long as you are walking the talk and you're practicing what you preach to them. What people need mostly, there's tons of information, you guys. Let's face it, anybody can go to any website, even Beachbody website, and just get their own workout program. What they need is not information. What they need is support system. Somebody who's going to be there for them. A wing girl, if you like, a buddy who's going to just take their hand and say, let's go. I know you want this. You told me you want this. For the people who have the desire to follow your lead and change their lifestyle as well, for themselves, for their children, for their children's children, create this whole ripple effect of their influence, and maybe even other people as well. If they decide to become coaches themselves, if they connect with this whole culture of Beachbody coaching, it is priceless, you guys. It is really something that changes lives. We're not here to sell products. We're not about Shakeology or workouts. We are about our story. We're about being real. Same goes for your own story, where you come from. Maybe you've been in some difficult life situations. Maybe things have happened to you that you wish they didn't, and how you handle them and the aftermath. All these things, you guys, are going to be points for you to work on, and points for people to connect with you. Because let's face it, it's easy to be doing everything great if your life is perfect, but nobody's life is perfect. It's so easy for people to assume that whoever's achieving their goals, everything is just going great for them and they have no distractions and they have no problems in their lives. It is a price of gold to show people that that is not the case. But despite all that, you are still showing up and you are still working on your goals and you are still there for them. So when they feel discouraged and when they think they should quit everything and when they feel like, oh, I'm too far gone and I don't even bother to start, there is someone like you in front of them. Somebody who is doing it already, who is walking the talk. And if when you are showing your own what you're doing, you're showing your progress, you're telling, you're talking to people, talking to your friends, to people on social media about what it is you're doing, people are going to sense your energy and they're going to naturally wonder, what are you doing? How can I do the same? And then all you need to do is just tell them about it. Tell them what's been helpful. Tell them what kind of things you're encountering, and ask them questions about what they want to achieve so that you know how to help them better. So yeah, that's it, you guys. If you are worried or concerned at all about being not in your right body type or not blonde enough, or I don't know, whatever the reason that you might feel like is not going to bring you success, think again, because those very things that make you different from other people, those are the things that are going to be the most real, the most you, the most brand to you, right? Because you are your own brand in this business. It's not Beachbody, it's not Shakeology, it is you and it is your story, guys. I can't stress it enough. I think I covered everything, you guys. What matters most is that you have a heart to help people and that you're willing to put the pedal to the metal and work it and be the example and lead by example and show people that, hey, if I can do this, so can you. Okay, I love you guys and I hope this was helpful. If you have any questions, of course, post in the comments. If it's somewhat of a personal question, message me personally or message your coach who's invited you here. And I really hope that I can help many people as well, like you, to change your own lives, to take your own fitness to the next level, to take your own emotional, mental abilities and possibilities, just expand and break those glass limits, glass ceilings, you guys. Okay, mwah, and I'll see you next time.